categories. You have 30. Unplanned. 4. Odd. There are 4 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 sky is selected. Audible. Give cushion.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something's off with that one.
This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now Tua just going to back this forward on the end around. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double. You would think that you hit it off the wall. Big time play for him on a short little pass.
Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Looking to pass. Tua. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert is 11th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 30 options. 0-1 trap is selected.
Jones in the pass now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Square button. Cross button. R1 button.
Now Jones.
R1 button.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The tight end Henry here in motion. On 2nd and 10, Jones. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Triangle button.
Throwing Jones. Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. This seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot. And they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Triangle button. Triangle button.
The pass to Henry is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. So problems with Eric passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Next, the receivers helped spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. On first down, Tagovailoa. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Mostert is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run.
And this time he is in.
Entering play call.
Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Dolphins are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0.
Left is selected.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Entering play. Speed up. Vertical. To attack. Flood. Escape.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Cross button. Square button. Triangle button. Cross button. Cross button. Triangle button.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Cross button.
Open man is Myers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, touch and timing are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Drive, vertical, formation, I form. Inside zone. Power O. Formation. Strike, option, throw. There are 3 categories. You have 5 options. TDL pump and goes is selected.
So line of scrimmage still at 39
circle
on
button,
2nd and 10.
Circle button. Cross button.
Looking
cross
to throw.
Button,
Jones.
cross button.
He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
Corner.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit, and that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Padu. Right. Circle button. R1 button. Triangle button.
Now a play fake
Triangle
here on first
button.
down.
Circle
Rolling
button.
to his left.
Triangle button.
And he slings one that's incomplete. The Patriots at 5 and 10 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Triangle button.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd.
Cross button. Circle button. Circle button.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as...
Entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel.
Over the 50-yard line. Don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. There he goes left side. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Verticals.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because
he's got a man complete. And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big play there for New England. 48 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They have been given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Cross button. Cross button. Triangle button.
Jones now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Myers. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at first.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get too closer here on the fake extra point. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Option defense. Some drops. Scroll flats. From 8. 4. 3. Will cover. Odd. Cover 1 robber.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to do.
But I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From just shy of midfield, Tua. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
I see the surprise in the face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has. Percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Circle button.
As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, it doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Harris running straight ahead. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They find some open field here. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2.
Play call, Trey Flex STR. There are 27 categories. You have 5 options. Inside zone is selected.
So that's about as long a non-scoring play as you're going to see, from inside their own 10 to 1st and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try to run with Harris. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
They'll try and run with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead will shrink to 6.
You have 6 options. You have left is selected.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Noah Igbenogany from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Cover. Overst. 1 Robert Press. From 8. Goal. Die. 1. Cover 2 man.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now Tua. He is going to find Hill here. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
9 options. Cover 1. Formation. Big nickel. Option is 3. Cover 4. Cover 2 drop. Spread.
Tua, the final shot before half. This is caught. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Defend short, defend medium, defend outside, defend inside, defend short, defend medium, pass.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
PHP count, doubles Y off.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Triangle button.
Aguilar in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Entering play
the defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Cross-cutting.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hunter Henry brings it in. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Play action. Now it's Tua. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
On play action, here's Tua. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now stands at 13. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Drive corner, speed, strip, I4, option, pro. There are 3 categories. You have 5 options. TDL pump and goals is selected.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Circle button.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs. Because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Normal Y off close.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Square button, triangle button, cross button, circle button, cross button.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Cross button, circle button, R1 button, flat, square button, cross button.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
R1 button.
Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
R1 button, R1 button.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's got his man, Thornton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around to make a play on the football.
And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Max protect.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Max protect.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he's got room. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 118 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Cross button. Max protect. Up.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris, 25 yards. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40.
Overstorm Brave.
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll look to Mostert to start things out.
And he'll be out of bounds yards after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 3, second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They're going deep for Hill. This is intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
They hand this off to Harris, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
AHD screen. T-whip. AHD screen.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Cross button. Cross button. Triangle button. R1 button.
Back to throw. Jones.
Triangle
buying
button.
time to his left.
And this one too low.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Flood. D-spot and go. Tight. Pago slot. RPO zone alert. Double. Slot. Normal. Tight slot. Bunch Y flex. Spacing. Normal. Amp. D-spot. Doubles. Spread. Hitch. Trips. Teeth. Spread. Double. Inside zone.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
R1 button. R1 button.
Here's Jones throwing on first down. And caught by Henry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Square button. Square button.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Circle button.
Now Jones on first down. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively. Well, it could have gone for more.
Back up. Cross button. Circle button.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On the give, this is Harris. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
R1 button. Circle button. Square button. Square button.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And a post shot. 95 Willie.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. The tight end Henry here in motion.
Triangle button.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
You have 12 options. Level Saley selected.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
Circle button.
They run with Harris. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Third and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
R1 button. Triangle button. Circle button. Triangle button. Square button. Square button. Circle button. Square button. Triangle button.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Jet touch pass. Formation. There are doubles. Jet touch pass.
A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for third and goal.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up.
And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. Jacoby Myers, a 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one.
Free and coaching. Pop-up menu. You have 3 options. Entering depth chart screen. 1. Dolphins select. L. P. K. F. C. Role selected. CB selected. Entering franchise screen. Entering cancel pop-up waiting for your peer to resume online game. Cancel. Entering
15.
On. There. Will Sam cover to invert. Cover. Will Sam cover to invert. Will Sam 1.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up for the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
A handoff running left is Mostert.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
71 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Tua sets up to pass it.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Tua now on first down. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill.
So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again. You talk about those punches and counter-punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he takes it all the way, but there is a flag down, so hold the celebration. This one's coming back. Costly holding penalty. It backs them up all the way inside their 10 to start this drive. On the ground, it's Harris. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Jones eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. Want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try a bit harder, because I think all he was trying to do was to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's brought down. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Entering play call, special teams. You have 6 options. Return left is selected.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Close. They're inside zone. Power O. Formation, gun, strip, option, pro. There are 3 categories. You have 5 options. TDL pump and goes is selected.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Square button.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Cross button. Triangle button.
This is Harris.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
Options inside zone is selected. Cross button.
To
Square
throw
button.
is Jones. Got his man. It's Thornton. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Jones.
Triangle button. Square button.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Dolphins are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. That one looks like he'll throw here. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and the Patriots are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Cross button. Circle button.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. On the ball. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Entering. Quick game is enter. Yes, entering. Online connection survey pop-up. How would you rate the network connection quality?